I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. Papa. Hi everyone, just James here bringing you yet another video. Oh my god, I have been obsessed with this recently, okay? It was brought to my attention in the comment section of the Nicki Minaj Grammy performance because this is a very, very similar performance that got a lot of people talking, but in a much different way. Well, similar ways, but also people were outraged by this too, but also more people lived for it than they were outraged. We are talking about when Lady Gaga performed Paparazzi at the VMAs. You already know Lady Gaga is one of the most famous pop stars in the world, but it was not always that way, all right? Let me take you back years ago to this VMAs performance, all right? Because I remember Lady Gaga when she was just bubbling under, okay? When she was just a featured person on the Confessions of a Shopaholic soundtrack. That's right, Fashion by Lady Gaga is all we had known about her at this point. My phone is on. That's essentially where us gays knew her from. It's like, okay, she's the girl with the Confessions of a Shopaholic soundtrack song. But the fame had come out and the fame exploded, okay? Poker Face was a gigantic hit. And Lady Gaga became a fascination because honestly, she was known for doing these outrageous stunts and wearing these crazy ass costumes. But before a lot of that really started to snowball and happen, there was one of her very first performances at an award show. This is Paparazzi off the Fame, performed at the VMAs. Okay, so we set the stage for you folks. Lady Gaga knows she has to make an impression, and this is the best place to do it at the VMAs, where everyone makes a statement with their performance, right? This is like, everyone knows the VMAs would be the place where you get stunty. Like, this is where you go to make a moment where you gag the children, okay? This was Lady Gaga seizing the moment. We open up on the stage, and it looks like destruction has happened. Like, a chandelier is on the floor, and people are all distraught. And they're all in, like, these white lace panty outfits. It's very, like, Marie Antoinette-ish, but, like, Leg Avenue Marie Antoinette. They're all basically in underwear and undergarments, and the male dancers have like white lace thongs on their face as masks. It was very stylized. They had a vision, all right? They had to see it through. Anyways, the song begins, and we had only heard Paparazzi in passing off the Fame album. I don't even think the music video was out yet. If so, it wasn't in great rotation on MTV because I hadn't seen it yet until then. So, I digress. The song begins and we're like really feeling it because like we know Lady Gaga is like super out there and with her outfits and everything. We know she's gonna bring something cool. And they're all dancing like that meme of like how to Vogue, like, you know, doing the gay yo-yos. Everyone's doing that.
The choreography is so gay.
A young gay boy in high school, I am living right now. And when you watch a performance happening, it seems like she's sort of like setting it up to seem like everything's going in reverse to show you how like the chandelier crash and how all this chaos began through choreography, okay? She's telling you a story right now. It's art, damn it. Look it up. And like the choreography, looking back on it, is kind of wacky and fun. Like Lady Gaga's choreography at this time was kind of like out there. Like she was always doing moves that like you wouldn't necessarily expect out of a pop star. Cause like the Britney Spears and the like, it was all very like controlled, Janet Jackson, like super intricate choreo. Whereas like Lady Gaga's was more like they basically would do like moves and it's very gay. Oh, so gay. Although she does this one move, which like, always cracks me up with like her and the girl dancers where like she's basically doing like a yoga stretch where her leg is out like that. Always cracks me up every time. And also, side note, that dancer that starts doing like the Rosie Perez on the side of her, I thought he was so cute back then. Man, did I think he was cute. And the guy from the Poker Face video. I don't know what it was. I just had a thing for guys with flat iron hair apparently. Because I feel like that was the only thing looking back at it now. Everything is happening in this performance. They're bringing out references to the music video where they bring out a girl in a wheelchair and they hand Lady Gaga a cane because in the music video, she gets crippled by her boyfriend. So that's the reference to the music video. We did not understand what that was all about when it happened because like I said, I didn't see the video at this point. So I'm just looking at it like, all right, that's cool. What else? What else are we doing here? At this moment, she decides to walk over to the piano and bring the performance to a screeching halt where she slams her leg on the piano a la Tori Amos and starts playing out this piano portion of her song. Like, just out of nowhere. Like, everyone's looking like, what the hell is going on? The audience reactions are everything because nobody knows what to think about this. Because at this point in time, pop stars were not performing like this. Like, everything was very controlled and everything was very much, like, polished. She was going as far away from what the expectation of a pop star was and bringing in something that was very artistic and just, like, you didn't know what to expect. In that regard, she was already being super shocking. And as she leaves the piano, she activates the blood pack that is resting inside of her boob. and it starts bleeding down, and all of a sudden we have fake prop blood all over her body. And this is when the audience gasped, okay? This is what you call going off. She went off. She popped off on you, diva. And the bitch said that night, I'm gonna gag the girls. I'm going to gather and you will all be bald. And as she's bleeding out profusely, she's like jumping on the ground and smearing on her face. She's got blood on her eyelashes, okay? Never before had I said that. Like, girl, this was stunty. All right, we hadn't seen anything like this in so long. Like, this is like medal level performance art, okay? Like, MTV pop stars were not known for doing things like this. She crawls her way over to the staircase, which she's been like up and down this whole performance. Like, she's been all over the place doing like choreo this way, choreo that way. Like, it's very much, you know, almost Addams Family, the way she does her choreo sometimes. Where it's like, now we're all going collectively this way. Now we're all going that way. But no, she ends crawling to the staircase. It's so dramatic. It's like an old Hollywood movie from the 40s, right? Basically propped up on the prop wire, and they start lifting her up, and she has become the chandelier, and she drops the mic with an artistic gay flick of the wrist, and she's hung above the stage, bleeding out. It's amazing. Okay, honey, it was everything. Honestly, this performance had such a chokehold on me in high school, you will not believe, okay? Every gay was talking about this. We were all just like, did you see what Lady Gaga did at the VMAs? We all watched it on repeat. We all tried to do those dance moves. Like, it was everything. This is what you call creating a moment. And when I tell you, this performance was hard as hell to find. I had to go to 3 different third parties in order to find this whole performance in its entirety. It is not on YouTube. Of course, there was some pushback with this. Like, mothers and conservative groups were really upset that it got with all the fake blood and everything, and like kind of hinting at queerness that was happening in the performance. Because Lady Gaga did not stray away from that in all her interviews. At that time, people were constantly saying that she was a dude. So like she was having a lot of fun with like the pushback she was getting. She really liked the fact she got underneath people's skin and got people talking. To which I argue, baby, have you ever watched the show? The VMAs were always extra and always out there. Like, Lil' Kim had her boobie out. Like, this is the VMAs, girl. What were you expecting? It's not Barney and Friends. But I feel like this performance really achieved what Lady Gaga had set out to do, which was it got people talking about her, and it got people excited to see what she was gonna do next, which was leading us up into going into the Fame Monster, which got even crazier. But no, like, Lady Gaga, she did that night. All right, this month's performances that will always be talked about. And if you saw this firsthand, please let me know. I want to know what your impressions were when you saw this happen in real time. And if you're watching this for the first time and you've never seen this performance, please go watch it. I'll link it down below. Like, I'll let you guys see it because it's really hard to find now on YouTube. Like, it's only clips here and there or reaction videos. You have to experience it. It is everything. And you'll understand why Lady Gaga became the superstar she is now. All right, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye!
Well, it's over now. Click my next YouTube video. Like, comment, and subscribe.